Hello everyone and welcome to another Maths tutorial video. Now I'll be discussing SPM Clone 2004 Form 5 Chapter 2 Linear Law Short Question. Okay, let me read the question now. The following diagram shows the straight line graph of y over x square against x. So this is the diagram, guys. Given that y is equals to 7x square minus x cube, calculate the value of h and of k. So this is the overall question. So I hope that you will attempt this question in the future. If you could manage to solve this question, well done. But if you can't solve this question, no worries. I'm going to show you the step-by-step working and the solutions now. So without further delay, let us start our discussion for SPM Clone 2004 Form 5 Chapter 2 Linear Law Short Question now. Okay, before that, please like this video to show your support and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. Alright, let us start the discussion of the question now. Okay, the first step what we need to do is we need to change the non-linear equation to linear form. Okay, this step is pretty standard, guys. Okay, so let us continue. So in the question they already gave us y equals to 7x minus x cube. As you can see, this is in the non-linear form, so we need to change this into the linear form. Okay, so let us continue. So we're dividing the whole equation by x square. So why we're dividing the whole equation by x square? So there is a reason, guys. If you take a look in the diagram, you have the y-axis of y over x square and x-axis of x. So that is why we are dividing the whole equation by x square, so it can satisfy the both x's. Okay, so I hope you understand what I mean. So from here, when you divide the whole equation by x square, you should get y over x square is equal to 7 minus x. So let us continue. So what I did is I rearranged the equation such a way that it fulfills the y equals to mx plus c form. Okay, so let me pull this paper up, okay, so that you can see clearly. So as you can see here, y over x square, you can treat it as a y. Okay, this negative 1 you can treat it as a gradient. Okay, x you can treat it as x, so there is no change. Okay, and this 7 will be your y-intercept. Okay, in this question, if you notice something, they already gave you the coefficient of gradient and y-intercept from the non-linear to linear form, and then from there what you're going to do, we're going to compare from the graph value. So that is how we're going to find the value of h and k, guys. Okay, so this question is slightly different as compared to the previous example. So let us continue. So the second step what we need to do is we're going to compare with the gradient and y-intercept value. Okay, how are we going to compare? Based on this value, guys. Okay, as you can see here, the gradient value we obtained from the linear form is -1 and y-intercept is 7. Okay, so let us continue. Okay, let me pull this paper up again. Okay, all right. So okay, let us continue. So as you can see here, to find the gradient, you need any 2 points. So from here, m is equals to h minus 3, you divide with 2 minus k. So as you well aware that to find gradient is y2 minus y1 divide with x2 minus x1. So that is the formula, guys. Okay, since we know that the gradient value is -1, so you substitute the -1 into here. Okay, so from here, h minus 3 divided with 2 minus k is equals to -1. Okay, so let us continue. So -1 you times with 2 minus k. So from here, h minus 3 will be equals to -2 plus k. Okay, so what I did in the next step is I regroup the variables in the left hand side and the numbers in the right hand side. So from here, I get h minus k is equals to 1, and this will be your first equation. Okay, so from here you should get some rough idea, guys. Okay, whenever you deal with two variables, that means in your working somehow you're going to come up with two equations. Okay, so let us continue. To find y-intercept. Okay, guys, so to find y-intercept, what we need to do is we need to choose one of the point from the graph Okay, and then we need to insert that point into the y equals to mx plus c equation. Okay, in this case, we're going to choose the point 2h. So let us continue. Okay, y equals to mx plus c. So since m, we know that it is negative 1. Okay, x is 2 in this case, and your y is h. Okay, so let us substitute in the value respectively. So h is equals to negative 1 times with 2 plus with c. Okay, from here, let us continue our working. So from here, you get c is equals to h plus 2. Okay, now you have a problem here. So you're involving the third variable here, which is c. So how are you going to proceed to the next step? Okay, I'm going to show you the next step in the next paper. So please hold on for a moment. Okay, I hope that you have noticed the y-intercept value, guys, that we have formed during the linear form, where your y-intercept is equals to 7. Okay, so since your y-intercept is equals to 7, so you can immediately substitute the 7 into the c. Okay, so 7 is equals to h plus 2. So to find the h, what you do? 7 you minus with 2. So this 2 you move it over to the left hand side. So from here, you should get your h is equals to 5. Okay, so once you know the h value, so what you can do is you can easily find the k value. So how to find the k value? So when h is equals to 5, okay, remember that we have formed the first equation using h minus k equals to 1. So this 5 you substitute into the h. So 5 minus k is equals to 1. So to find the k, what you do? So this 1, you move it over to the left hand side, and this negative k, you move it over to the right hand side. So you'll get your k value is equals to 4. So this is your final answer, guys. So I hope that you understand the full working that I've shown to you. If you like this video, please give your thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for more upcoming mathematics tutorial videos in the future. And also not to forget to share this video. Thank you everyone for your support, and I'll see you in the next video.